Here we go, aka Patters. We're talking again. James Gunn, but with The Rock. What is up, my aka Patters? Peter A. DeLuca here, aka Pad69. Stay with me, known through Philadelphia, PA, and the multiverse, and Europe as the eclectic one. Here we go, guys. I need a little sippy sip of the coffee from my Cyberdyne cup here. We're trying to get loosened up, guys. We're still not in any type of rhythm from returning from Europe. The reason is because I came back from Europe, 2 work days. The second work day, the office day, big day. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of time sucked from my marrow. Weekend hits, 4th of July. Today's my birthday too, by the way. Today is my birthday. I turned another dial. My dial of destiny is ticking. And speaking of all that, part of this return commentary, and look, we're going to get into what happened in Europe, some of my observations. We're going to be upcoming, like over here. We have the European sketchbook. I still have a couple pages that I'm going to complete from photographs for that. But some of this return commentary is what I kind of was seeing on social media overseas, and my contact to social media wasn't quite there. Facebook, it just seemed like the best thing I could do with Facebook was upload. I could scroll. Kind of no problem with Instagram, but Twitter too was very choppy. And a lot of this is just cell connection and connectivity overall. But what I saw was really the destruction of the geek franchises. It's the destruction of Star Wars, Indiana Jones, the DC line, the whole Marvel line. And getting to this DC business, because the DC one is the most troubling, because in real time, we saw this potential hype, this potential enthusiasm that James Gunn gave us with this YouTube drop when he made his announcement. Now, many of you, you don't know James Gunn's role with DC Universe. He is co-CEO. He is the second in charge of the other half of him in charge. It is split in responsibility. And that's somewhat of it's a ballsy move. It's a ballsy position. It piqued the hairs. It set off my spider sense, so to speak, right away, because he's not a executive. He's not a CEO. He is not a person of executive management. And I know a lot of you out there, and I'm not really knocking you. Just be mindful that I left this career, this pursuit in comics to chase after the corporate world and corporate knowledge and corporate money, because I did see a glass ceiling in creating independent comics, and I just said, to hell with it. Your boy over here needs a little bit of a career. So the things I understand about corporate structure and protocol and the skills of executives, I saw it firsthand. And to me, James Gunn is a creative filmmaking genius. But that doesn't mean he's even though he's in the mix with some of these decisions, clearly he has made a run of bad decisions that has derailed movies. Because even though he may not have made some of these movies, or really been involved with their development, he's responsible for their releases and for their returns, and it's just been nothing but L's. And even his Superman drop, the casting, what we can see a little bit with the direction of that movie, there is no excitement and there's no cool factor, and that leads right into The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and Black Adam, because there was an opportunity to do Black Adam versus Superman. That would have been the biggest, coolest position that the DC universe, the DCEU could have had post Zack Snyder. That movie alone would have, I just feel like it would have been a shot of adrenaline, like, period. And so many of you, for some reason, you guys displaced a level of like anger or high horse viewership, or you took that high horse against Black Adam, and Black Adam did nothing but it made the origin of Black Adam way better, because and we've done it on this channel. All the other origins of Black Adam are that's exactly what they are, but he streamlined them, he separated them from Shazam enough for you not to associate Black Adam with Shazam. The Rock made a correct choice of refusing Shazam's appearance in Black Adam, because the big ticket, the big matchup is The Rock versus Henry Cavill as Superman. It is something we all wanted. It's something that people would even hate watched. It's such a giant missed opportunity, and now we see, and here's the shocking part of all of this. Money-wise, people vote by their dollars, right? People vote by the time they spend on some of these movies and some of these products. Black Adam is the last successful DC movie. It has now done more than every single other DC movie released since then. And just keep in mind the hype. Okay, most of it was fake hype. Most of you out there, fake hype. You were fake excited for a 70, 80-year-old Michael Keaton portraying a active superhero, meaning the guy needs to move. You were excited about that with The Flash. You were fake excited, and none of you saw that movie. So what does that say? What does that say about the next move for the DC Universe? James Gunn, period. He needs to hit Superman Legacy so far out of the park. It needs to be Barry Bonds steroid level type home run. I'm talking over the wall and into the river. We don't see it. We don't see it happening. The Rock literally has given James Gunn the rock bottom. It's not even in dispute right now. It's not going to be in dispute until Superman Legacy gets released. And Superman Legacy is up against so much at this point. Everything's crashing into that movie to save the DC film franchise. And it shouldn't be that, but we did see something similar with Quantumania, where a lot of people viewed, including us on this channel, my AKAPAD army, we all view Quantumania as the Alamo. That was the last stand of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And when Quantumania, it wasn't even that Quantumania didn't land. Quantumania, it was dead on arrival. That movie is watchable for maybe like the first 22, 23 minutes, and then as soon as they hit the quantum realm, that movie, the wheels fall off the wagon, and it is disastrous. And I tried so many times to sit down and watch that movie with a different mindset. Maybe some years have to pass. I'm fine with that. But Black Adam, though, I don't know. I love that movie. I thought all the solutions were perfect for that movie. I thought the new characters introduced in that movie, I thought everything that they set up was great. I thought that the angst of Black Adam and the idea that they set up that statue and the statue isn't Black Adam. We find that out midway through the movie. That's the emotional center of the movie. I don't know what a lot of you out there are watching, but I can sit down and just enjoy a movie and get spoon-fed it. And I understand that not every single movie is Apocalypse Now, Citizen Kane, Casablanca. It's not all that jazz, which I consider to be the greatest film of all time. But guys, it's amazing that James Gunn was able to make that YouTube announcement without more of a plan of action, without more moves being defined. It's going to go down as one of the worst announcements of all time, just with the money loss. And then James Gunn having to admit, I'm sure he does this when he looks at himself in the mirror, that The Rock literally beat him and had a better idea and had a better direction of how to re-inject adrenaline, excitement, and a cool factor in the DC universe. AKAPAD here, guys. Subscribe and support. Just stick with me. I'm still battling to do regular content. We got some draw streams coming up and product releases. All my product stuff. I'm looking at some of it right now. We should be good, guys. I love you.